How the hell are we, guys? What's good? What's good? What's good? How are you, Eric? Good to see you, mate. Super early live. It is a bit of an early live, isn't it, man? Remember when this channel was good? No. No, I don't remember that at all, Eric. When was this channel good? That's the question, mate. YN Dougie with his hat backwards. I've always got my hat backwards, mate. What do you think about that? Didn't see that coming, did you, chat? Didn't expect that one, did you, Chatathan? Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you? No, you didn't. What's up, Too Smelly? How are you, mate? Good to see you, dude. Apparently, there's a new setting on YouTube where you can live stream simultaneously vertically. They automatically make it vertical. Did DJ Aiden die again? Boss tribute stream. Where has DJ Aiden been? Where has he bloody gone? So apparently, we're streaming vertically now as well on the YouTube Shorts feed. I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's go to my channel and see it if it's live.
Let's have a look. Let's go to my channel and see it if it's
Looks
live.
flat lay to me. Looks just as flat lay as it always is. I don't know. I don't know what YouTube's doing. I don't know how this works, but apparently we're going out to the shorts as well. Doesn't make sense. What is up, boys? What is up? We're going to do the picks today. Flat lay and apparently there's a button. There's a new button on the back end where you can select both. You can do a vertical and you can do a flat lay. So it's in the shorts feed, but I don't know. I don't know. You're blank? I'm definitely not blank. I can see myself in my phone, so we'll just see. Crafty Horth pick. Yeah, interesting work with your picks, Nacho. Very interesting work. Let me bring up my notes. There they are. All right. Shall we get straight into the picks? No foreplay? What do you reckon, Eric? No foreplay at all, just straight into the picks? Hang on a second. How are you, Tunnel Man? Good to see you. We're just waiting for the right time to bring in the chill music. Hang on. Hang on. It'll right. We'll find the right time. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was a great transition, that one. That was smooth, man. Wait for people to join first. Maybe I'll wait for people to join first. Dougie with the DJ Dougie with the blends. Did you hear how good that drop? I cut my hair. Look at my fresh fade that I gave myself, chat. I'm fresh out of the shower. What a good job I do on my own haircut. Tell us about your day. Like the stream, chat. Like the stream. How was my day? We wrapped up a big job today. Sanded it all down. Took all the rubbish to the tip. Did some groceries. Came home. Cut my hair. Gonna do the live stream. Make my picks. And then I've got to film the meme review video for tomorrow. So that's what my day's been. I went to the gym, I made my video, I went to work, I did all my work, I did me groceries, I cut my hair. We're going to do the stream, we're going to make the picks, and then we're going to film the memes video, and then it's such a beautiful, lovely day in Melbourne. I'm going to walk along the beach to the pub and get good and drunk. Properly drunk. I'm going to walk down to the pub along the beach in the sunset, go and get myself a nice steak dinner by myself and get nice and hammered and then walk home along the beach drunk listening to the Hilltop Hoods. It's going to be a great afternoon, chat. I've got an amazing afternoon planned for myself. Please play the Tyron Woodley cover one more time for the road. You have to listen to it. What? I'll whoop your head, boy. Is that what that song was? I'll beat your ass, boy. Something like that. Dougie is going to breathe heavily into all the waitresses' faces. Essentially, mate. Yeah, I'm going to be harassing them. It's going to be great. Francis Ngannou must be stopped. He is scamming everybody with no end in sight. He does love to scam people, doesn't he? I don't know if he is scamming the PFL or if there is just no way the PFL can make money off him, so it's bad for them, you know? The other song, I don't know the other Tyron Woodley song, Tunnel Man. I don't know what the other Tyron Woodley song is. You're going to have to explain it to me, brother. Right. I think because it is, well, I just think I'm not that popular. I'm not going to make excuses. I'm just simply, it doesn't matter what time it is. I'm just not that popular of a streamer. So I don't think we're going to get more people in here. So I think we'll just get straight into the picks. What do we reckon, mate? Did you see Jamal Hill's video owning Ariel and showing another angle of the Joanna altercation where you can see Joanna saying she'll smash Jamal's girl's head into a table? I didn't. Holy hell, when did this video drop, Nacho? No, I didn't. I'll have to check that one out, mate. Yeah, I mean, I think I gave a pretty accurate theory as to what happened yesterday on the live. I don't know if you were on the live yesterday, Nacho, but I gave a theory as to what I believed happened, and I feel like it was pretty accurate. Imagine being the PFL watching this unfold. They must be fuming. I think the PFL aren't going to be around. I said they've got 5 years of life left at the start of this year. When I was talking about how most of their sponsors aren't paying them. So we've got 4 more years left to see if my prediction rings true. Essentially 4 more years left to see if it rings true. So yeah, I don't know if the PFL are really worried about Francis. They've got a lot more to worry about. Like how much money they've got left in the bank account. Record a video of you telling the waitress you know you want to be fucked. Well, she might not want to be fucked. It's all in the eyes too, smelly fingers. Old Town Road by Tyrone Woodley. I've never heard Old Town Road by Tyrone Woodley. I've heard which one was it? Khalil Roundtree remix a song. I have no idea what you're talking about, Tunnelman. Mugumbu already saying he wants back in the UFC or a Wilder fight, and they are both they are the 4th side chick. Mugumbu already saying he wants back in the UFC or a Wilder fight while they are the 4th side chick. I don't know what you mean by they are the 4th side chick. I have no idea what you're talking about with that shotgun. Sorry. How are you, M4 operator? It's because you went live too early. Honestly, I should be going live earlier than this. It was like 3 hours ago. All right, so I missed it. Yeah, no, I'll have to check it out, Nacho. I'll have to check it out. Brother, YouTube hiding real view count, brother. You do better views than this, brother. I missed it. I had to dip, as you said you were going to give your theory. Oh, well, there you go. Well, I gave my theory. You can go back and hear it yesterday's stream. I'm not gonna go over it again, mate. It's all good. I'm live. Why did YouTube barely make your video show up? Because I'm shadow banned, real Bruce Wayne, because I say things. This is the problem. The PFL stands for pretty fucking lame. Yeah, true that, Justin Kennedy. Do you ever watch Mexican martial arts? He's like the Mexican version of your channel. I would say I'm like the Australian version of his channel. He has been around for 1,000 years. I've seen his videos, but I'm not a regular watcher, if that makes sense. You have to play it. It's on YouTube. It'll make your weekend. Number 1, I can't play music on the channel. Otherwise, it gets copyright strike. Number 2, I don't really care that much, Tunnel Man, so I'm not going to look for it and play it. Number 3, I bet it's not as funny as you think it is. Whenever I get told to play things on the stream, they usually don't land too well. So thank you very much, Tunnel Man. I appreciate your input. Please like the stream and continue to comment. You're a good man. Impression of Ngumbu's tribe meeting Oteba's tribe in the middle of the jungle. Oh, what was that? Was that another speed bump? I think it was one of their kids. Get out of here. Oh, another one. PFL, the girlfriend in the meme where the guy is checking out another woman. Francis only ever used them as an insurance policy in case he never got his bag of money in the boxing match. Yes, this is true, Super Shocker. Look, none of this is Francis's fault. Francis has done everything he should do, which is rob the bank of the MMA world. It's really the PFL's fault for thinking Francis was worth anything. I mean, 10,000 pay-per-view sales is abysmal. Mexican martial arts fell off harder than anyone I've ever seen. Yeah, he was like number 2 to Guru at one point. But yeah, he's really, yeah, what can you say, huh? True, but I worded it that way because I was conversing with oh, okay, well, fair enough, Brucey. All right. Oh, come on, man. The aerial interview was a stinker. The aerial interview was a stinker. That is true, Install Driver. Mixed martial, what? Install Driver? What? No, in Tunnel Man. Yes, it was, mate. Install Driver is saying Mexican martial arts was funny for a bit, but he got old. Oh, whoa. I'm gonna get old, all right? I don't think it's because Mexican martial arts was old. That's the problem, okay? I'm gonna get old one day, so let's just calm down on he's too old for MMA YouTube. There's no age limit for MMA YouTube, guys, right? Right? The Mugumbu impression is on point. Thank you, Bruce. Dougie, are you excited for PFL Africa 4 coming on the 20th December? Will Francis be there? He didn't even say whether or not he'll be there on the aerial interview. Insanity, Super Shotgun. Insanity. We want the Woodley song. You will not get the Woodley song. Your best impressions are Francis, Orobai, Dominic Cruz, and Vietnamese Tatsuro Taira. Thank you, Nacho. Well, at least I have some good impressions, because I don't think any of my impressions are good. So, I don't know if you guys enjoy some of the impressions. Who am I to say? You guys are the audience. I'm merely the chef. You guys are the audience to be catered to. I will merely cook up the content. It's up to you guys. You guys are the judge of whether or not it's good content. His takes are also brain dead now. Mexican martial arts. Too bad. Do a vote to play it. Tunnelman, I don't want to play it. You're missing the point here, Tunnelman. I don't want to play some shit song, so I'm not going to play it. I want to read some chats, have a fun live stream, and then get on to my picks, and then talk about how I must finish first this week. I am so close to being number one in my own picks group. This is the direction that I want to take the stream, Tunnelman. Must be trying to deal with a bloke who absolutely mogs the fuck out of everybody. Francis? Yes, especially when he will talk to you like a woman talks to you. He won't just answer the fucking question. Dougie, you forget we laugh at you because you're old? Yeah, I guess that is the funny part of the channel, right? I'm an old dyslexic idiot who tries to act like he knows what he's talking about. It's a fun channel. We have a fun channel. Will people keep the same energy for Islam ducking his top contenders and gunning for a 40-year-old Marty fake newsman like they do for Powhatan fighting number 8 Roundtree? I think I know who you mean by people. You mean MMA Joey. He's talking about MMA Joey, folks. No, MMA Joey will not keep that same energy. MMA Joey is the world's fattest hypocrite. His content was his content was just stale and a bit. His content was just stale and then depressing. His content, it's me. I can't read. I'm an idiot. His content was stale and then a bit depressing. You're right. Mexican martial. Sorry, I thought we were talking about the fighters. Well, that sucks. That sucks to hear that he fell off so badly. That sucks. Ariel is the best? No. Who's to say? Who to say? Jesse cut out. What are we doing? Jesse cut out Flacco. Then no explanation. That's what. I don't know what you're saying, Badge. I swear to God, chat is just a random word generator sometimes. I know I've got dyslexia. Jesse cut out Flacco. Then no explanation. That's why Mexican M. Natty created. I don't know what you're saying. I really have no idea what they say half the time. You have a good Bilal when he said that Epstein Island shit. It sucks he lost because he just stopped talking about how he said that. Well, yeah, it's lucky for him that got swept under the rug. I think that was just a bad joke from Bilal. He's a weird guy. Thoughts on MMA Joey crashing out on Twitter, calling everyone racist for pointing out Ngannou as a scammer. MMA Joey is dying and desperate for attention. He is desperate for attention. He will do anything to get attention. He will just make shit up. He will call the fan base racist. He will scream and bitch and whinge. He's a sad, sad man. How can you do all of that without a Tyrone Woodley rap? Watch me, Tunnel Man. Have a fun live stream. Time to get rage baited. Tell me about it, M4 operator. Dougie banning Sharma so we can get first place on Tapology picks. Truly is 4D chess. I actually haven't banned Sharma. Although, I feel good because I feel like I've successfully bullied him off the channel. Ever since I screamed at him in the Discord, I haven't seen him in the comments. I haven't seen him in the live stream. I haven't seen him in the Discord. I didn't ban him. I swear to God, I didn't ban him. I just haven't seen him around. I mean, Nacho, you've got access to the ban list. You're the mod. I haven't banned him. It's just great that he just decided to fuck off on his own, which is awesome. Who said he fell off? He's still probably second to Guru. Guru has 2K subs and MMA, Mexican martial arts has 3. Well, I guess he didn't fall off then. There you go. The aerial impression is the best one. Oh, nice. I'm happy you like the aerial impression. Like the stream, guys. Like the stream so we can get some money. Jesse and Flacco are from Mexican martial arts. Right. I don't watch him that closely. I've seen some of his videos, not all of his videos. Hi, cousin Flacco. You must be a newbie. I mean, I literally said I don't watch his videos, Badge. It's good to have you here, Badge. It's good to have you here. Like the stream, Badge. Like the stream. Jamal points out how Weasley Ariel was in his coverage of the situation. I mean, that's Ariel Hawani. That's what he does. He's the weaseliest weasel on MMA YouTube. He's more of a I mean, MMA Joey isn't even a weasel. MMA Joey just tries to create rage bait so people will watch him. Ariel, now that's a fucking weasel. Joey is going to get worse the lower his views get, which will turn his views even more, which will make him even worse. It's going to be a fun downward spiral. Yeah, it's already started. Like, I don't know why. I hate MMA Joey so much. I do keep an eye on his channel. And he's gone from getting 40,000 views per video to 20,000 views per video to 10,000 views per video. Like, the entire MMA community has noticed all the rage bait. And I do think, and we've been talking about this over the last 2 weeks, we've sort of hit like a zenith of rage bait. I think we're crossing the line now where people with just insane takes are going to get flat out ignored. And Joey is the leader of the rage bait community, and the whole community is very aware of what he's doing. And now you can see that his views have just plummeted. And like you said, Alpeg, he's just going to get worse and worse and louder as we move forward, which is just great to see because I do truly hate him. Dougie flexing in the mirror as he bullies autistic and Indian Sharma off the channel. Not that bad, but yes. Yes. Dana is going back to full bloated obesity Redman like from 2018. It's my favorite. Dana, he is getting fatter and fatter, isn't he, Super Shotgun? Looks like he's all meat diet as he isn't sticking to it. The line at Centrelink was pretty short today. I have a job, Mr. C. It's Friday, okay? I sanded down. I went to the tip. I cut my hair. I did my business, and now we're going to get into the picks. Thoughts on Dan Hooker exposing Islam cheating as Volk with the IV? Should have had some receipts, but I think he's telling the truth. Would you ever be open to a collab with the Grandmaster Mexican Martial Arts? No, not really, because I don't really watch his channel that much. I do a collab with James Lynch. I do a collab with Fight Night Frankie, obviously. I do a collab with Bedtime. I'd do a collab with Luke Thomas, even though me and Luke Thomas politically disagree on just about everything you can politically disagree on. I think it would make for a live stream. I think it would make for a fun stream because me and him just are polar opposites of each other. MMA Joey batters his legs so he can cream them into a woman's skinny jeans. That's a disgusting image. I mentioned you when his stream was almost over. Not sure if he saw it. That's all good. No, that's fine. You don't need to shout me out, but thank you, Bruce. Joey's videos have fallen off. He's getting 8K a video now. Excellent. Kenny Okoye is also a rage baiter. Kenny Okoye is also a rage baiter. MMA Joey uses his worn out Dagestani fight shorts as napkins. Disgusting. Dougie Rigo collabs have been taken. Shut up. How are you, Bilal's good eye? How are you? Luke Thomas is a Democrat. I'm very aware Luke Thomas is a Democrat. Dougie just has a deep hatred for No, I don't hate Mexican martial arts. I just don't care. Collab with James Lynch. I'd love to do a collab with James Lynch. James Lynch is a nice guy. What's up, Dark Light Delirium? Good to see you, dude. How are you, brother? Thank you for hyping my videos, man. I really appreciate you. Let us get into the picks. I've caught up. Like the stream, you 19 beautiful bastards. Like the stream. Have a good weekend. Let's get into it. Let's do Manel Kape versus Brandon Royval, the last ever ESPN Apex card. It will not be the last Apex card ever. We'll probably get 20 Apex cards next week. But last ever one. Apex. It's actually not a horrible Apex card. I found the main card really easy to pick, and I really struggled with my picks for the prelims because there's just so many unknowns on the prelims. The prelims were really, really hard for me, but the main card was quite easy for me to pick. So, let's get into it. Let's do some MMA talk, shall we? Let us talk MMA. Let me move the chat out of the way because on your screen, the chat's to the side here, but on my screen, the chat is dead center right in front of Tapology so I can see it. So let me just move Tapology chat to the left here so I can see the chat. And then I'll move Tapology to the center of my screen. And then we'll talk about Teresa Bedelia versus Jamie Lynn Horth. Let me read some chats. Dougie just has a deep hatred for the Mexican people. I did that one. Luke Thomas was a snitch in school, 100%. Yeah, man, just everything Luke Thomas says politically, I instantly think the opposite. I was listening to his live stream today, and I have an argument with him in my head as I listen to his live stream about everything that he says just being completely incorrect. But that's okay, because that's the world. We just have completely different morals. Luke Thomas is not a simple Democrat. He is a leftist. Yeah, he's a proper leftist. Are you saying that you don't like I like Mexicans. I got nothing against Mexicans. Jamie Lynn Horth is going to make the prelims massive. Me and Nacho, chat, I have to tell you, me and Nacho have fallen down a dark, dark pit of trying to make picks and trying to stay into the top 10. I'm talking about it's a Thursday night. Maybe it's a Wednesday night, but it's at night. It's in the evening. and me and Nacho are sending each other DMs, legitimately talking about women's MMA. This is how much I hate doing the picks. I hate doing the picks. I don't want to be in the top 10. I hate it. I don't like it at all. But if I am not in the top 10, the amount of clowning that I will get from this live stream every week about me not knowing what I'm talking about is going to be insufferable. So I have to try and be in the top 10. It's the worst. And then not only that, because I am an MMA YouTuber, I have to be on that fucking list of where all the other MMA YouTubers are at. It's the worst. So me and Nacho are in the DMs on Discord, messaging each other, kicking our feet up in the bed like a bunch of fucking schoolgirls, actually talking about women's MMA fights and which one we're going to pick. I hate it, dude. Luke Thomas is the kind of guy to remind the teacher that he forgot to give the class homework. Seriously, that is exactly what Luke Thomas is. The next 6 weeks with no UFC is going to be brutal. At least there's going to be some fun boxing fights and Rise It. Yeah, we'll get through it. And also, you know, if you were on the stream a couple of days ago, I made the menu of things that we're going to talk about. So we got a lot of good content on the channel to get through. Plus, we can do career rewatches. I want to do a Tony Ferguson career rewatch. Chuck Liddell career rewatch, Robbie Lawler career rewatch. Yeah, we're going to do the awards show, the channel awards. So we got so much to get through over 6 weeks. We'll be fine. Plus, it'll also be a good time to go contender hunting, to look at some of the people that have come off the contender series this year and see which ones we think are going to make a break into the top 5 this year. There's a lot of good stuff to do over the Christmas break. Just because his name is Lynch doesn't mean he's a white supremacist. Doesn't mean he isn't one, though. Brutal Horth marauding incoming. Stop it, Nacho. Isn't Horth Canadian? Pick her. I have my notes here. Yes, I am not going to be picking her. Imagine Dougie spending his time thinking about women's MMA and researching women's MMA tape. I know, Super Shotgun. I hate my life. You guys are giggling on the phone together at night talking about women's MMA. Essentially, it's the worst thing in the world. Jesse Mexican MMA promised a hair reveal at a number, then showed a photo when he was a kid. Oh! You can't be doing that. You cannot be doing that. If you're promising a hair reveal at a certain subscriber count, you have got to do the hair reveal, mate. God. Only when you work together will you and Nacho conquer the top 10. I mean, I've nearly conquered that. I came in second. Wait, was I second or third when there was a miscount? And I think Nacho has been in the top 3 before. Me and Nacho have both been in the top 3. Dougie sacrificed to the MMA gods for a better pick percentage. I did. I had to sacrifice Sharma. Yeah, mods in me DMs. Hey, baby. Oh, God. Matt Brown career rewatch. You know, not a bad career to rewatch. It would take forever, though. Matt Brown's had 1,000 fights. What's up, Capatheist? I used to ask the teacher to increase the word limit on assignments. It's harder to write about something with less words, but the retarded classmates disagree. Well, Capatheist, you love semantics and really drilling down into a point, so I can imagine that the more words for you, the better. I really can. Okay. You've got Teresa Bedelia versus Nacho's favorite, Jamie Lynn Horth. Nacho is going with Jamie Lynn Horth. He is part of the minority here. She is the underdog. She is 35 years old. As you can see here, chat, she's win, loss, win, loss, win. She is about as predictable as a roulette table, and we can see here that she is due for another loss. Now, the only loss that you'll see here for Tetsira Bedelia is Natalia Silva, my beautiful wife, and soon to be women's champion. However, this is a little bit deceptive because she's only had 2 fights in the UFC. So we really don't know. You can't really say she's only lost to the best of the best because she hasn't even been in there with the best of the best yet. Like, we really don't know how good she could be. However, she's 24. She's racked up a bunch of wins on the regional scene. Jamie Lynn Horth is 35, and she's a 50-50 fighter. I am going to be picking Teresa Bedelia to win this decision because it's women's MMA, but you never know which way this one is going to go. Nacho is going to be going with Jamie Lynn Horth. We're getting into it. Bedelia has also been out for like 2 years. Yes, she had a JDM-like staph infection. Can't be a piss break. Literally the first fight on the card. How are you, Dig? Good to see you, mate. Yeah, she had a JDM-esque staph infection, like a recurring staph infection. Let's move on. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on here. And these are my notes. Flip a coin. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to flip a coin. All right. Who the fuck are these guys? I have no idea. I've never seen them before in my life. Impression of Dougie doing the I'd fuck me hard. I'd fuck me. What is that from? I'd fuck me hard. What is that from? God, that's an old reference. I can't remember that reference, but I've heard it. I know it, but I can't remember where it's from. I'd fuck me hard. I don't know what that's from. Matt Brown plays some sick riffs on the guitar. Does he? I play not a bit. I know how to smash out a little ditty on the guitar. Congrats, Badge. Thanks for helping us corner Dougie. Now he has to do a hair reveal. You've seen... What are you talking about? You've literally seen my hair. I just cut it. Look how fucking good of a job I did on myself. You guys see my hair. You've seen me standing up. You've seen my hair. You've seen me shirtless. Some of you have seen me naked in the back of the van. There's nothing left to reveal. You've seen every angle of me, chat. Matt Brown was at the Pantera concert while Dimebag... Matt Brown was at a Pantera concert when Dimebag was killed and hid from the gunman? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sure it was 1,000 years ago, Super Shotgun. She's 8-2. Don't discount her record. Don't discount her record. I agree. What's up, Turkey? How are you, mate? Good to see you. Mike Tyson loves Horth. Oh, God. Horth is obviously going to beat the fuck out of her. Shout out to Canada, mate. Who the fuck are these blobs? I don't know. I don't know who these fucking blobs are. Alan Fry versus Pat Gilmora. I don't know who these fucking people are. Dimebag wasn't killed at the Pantera concert. It was a concert on the other hand. I shall not tell you who was going to win this fight. You don't know. Congrats, Badge. Thanks for helping us corner Dougie. Now he has to do a hair of it. Why did you write that twice? You thought I missed it. Dougie learned how to play Smoke on the Water, and he says he can shred. I know how to punch out a little ditty on the guitar. Don't you worry about that. It's from a movie. A dude with makeup on. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. What? Yeah, I know it's from a movie. I've seen the movie. What's the movie? It doesn't matter. Horth is 8-2. She got robbed once and lost a 50-50 fight against Miranda Maverick, who's way better than Bedelia. You're thinking way too much about a women's MMA fight. Crazy Matt Brown lore. There is some crazy Matt Brown lore on the channel, isn't there? What's up, Jazago? Old horror movie where Dr. Hannibal Lecter is helping the FBI agent lady track a new silver. Oh, is that the one where he's in the hole? It puts the lotion on its skin. Is that the one? That might be the one. What did you say? Dougie went to the Diddy parties, huh? You don't need to know what parties I've been to. It's fucking hot today, Turkey. I can't wait to go to the pub and get some beers and have a steak. Silence of the Lambs. That's the one. Hello, Clarice. In fact, the guy who killed him blamed for Pantera's breakup. Well, fuck that. Lorna Santos is my UFC crush right now, but I don't want that to affect my betting. Well, you need to change your crush to the correct crush, which is Natalia Silva. Dimebag Darrell, the guitarist for Pantera, was shot dead live on stage with some crazy guy in 2004. Matt Brown was at the concert and hid behind a pillar from the gunman. That's fucking insane. That's fucking crazy. There you go, Super Shotgun. I knew it was some shit from 1,000 years ago. There you go. He never wrote it twice. I wrote it twice. I don't know what's going on. Taking us to the pub? I don't know. Maybe. It'll be a late... Maybe. It'll be a very late member stream if I do. Because I've got to do this stream. And then after I do this stream, I've got to film the meme video for tomorrow. And then edit it and post it. And then I'll go to the pub. So... we'll see. Depends on my mood. We'll see. Luana Santos diddled her dog. Female Adesanya. Disgusting. Right, this one. We're going to flip a coin. So heads is going to be Alan Fry. Tails is going to be a fat man. Guillermo, fat man. Or do we just go with the favorite that most people are picking? Alan Fry. Do we risk getting into the top 10 by flipping a coin because it's MMA and nobody knows who these people are? Or do we assume that most of Tapology knows what they're doing? Even though we have cards all the time where like half the fights are upsets. Oh, I love MMA so much. Upsets in MMA happen all the time. At the Apex, debutant fighters. This is an upset heavy thing. 65% isn't exactly a blowout. Usually when Tapology is really sure something's going to happen, it's like 70, 80%. So even Tapology is a little bit iffy with this one. Fat Ass wins in the LFA. Last fight Fry fought was in high school. Was in a high school gymnasium. And yet everyone's picking Fry, not the LFA contender. LFA, FMS. Yeah, but he had one fight at LFA. Everything else was at Spartacus, which I've seen before. And these are all nothing as well. What's up, Trip? How are you, man? Pick a draw. Could be a draw. Worst alcohol poisoning I ever had was the night Dimebag was shot. Oh, that's horrible, Capatheus. Carton of Woodstock at 16 years old. You would have been vomiting black all over the carpet. Impression of Tatsuro Taira with 2 Japanese sluts from Austin Powers. Fuck me and fuck you. I'm happy, thank you! Pick the white man. That doesn't always win, though. Indeed, you vomited in your sleep. Yeah, Woodstock is going to make you vomit. Too much Coca-Cola. Do I follow the crowd and hope for the win? Is Nacho trying to fuck me up by convincing me to go with Pat against everyone else? Oh, there's so many things going through my head, chat. Nacho's trying to trick me. Most of the people are going with Fry, not Pat. Heavyweight upsets bound to happen. Just flip the coin. That way you can't get upset at anyone. Do I follow the pack? Oh. Dougie, did you see UFC Fight Pass has dropped 5 regional promotions, including LFA? What is going on? MMA is dying. The sport of MMA is dying around the world. MMA promotions are dying off. Regional MMA promotions dying off. MMA is actually shrinking. Ever since Bellator died, MMA is dying. I always give you the correct underdog pigs, and you know this. Yeah, you do. I've trusted Nacho in the past. He's a good mod. Do we ride together, Nacho? Against the grain. Oh! Do me and my mod go out together in a blaze of glory at the end of the year in the Apex? Alright, we'll go with Pat KO. Round 1. Madness. None of them have got cardio. Tyron Woodley's waiting for you. Shut up, Tunnel Man. It's true, MMA has peaked in 1997, the true golden era. Well, I can understand you guys not wanting to listen to Luke Thomas because he is an insufferable human being to listen to. However, Luke Thomas has been really good at tracking this all year long. What he has done is noticed that the amount of fights that have been sanctioned with the athletic commissions has increasingly gone down and down and down ever since the big lie in 2019 and 2020. Essentially, MMA hit its sort of high point around the Conor McGregor era when it was the fastest growing sport in the world. And there were little promotions bubbling up everywhere. And even back then, when I was getting into the sport, Bellator was considered quite good, a close second place, but a place for like young up and comers to go and fight a bunch of the old vets that weren't good enough for the UFC. If you look now with the decline of Bellator and all the regional shows that have gone down, MMA has actually started to shrink and get smaller again. Now we're even moving away from ESPN, which is played on every single sports bar, and we're going to be relegated to some fucking streaming service, Paramount Plus. Yes, there will be some MMA talked about on CBS, but it's obviously a much bigger sporting audience to be on either Fox Sports or ESPN. CBS, yeah, they'll do NFL, but NFL fans were already getting a decent look at UFC when we were on ESPN. It's not like we're just going to be launched into this new stratosphere of fans. So MMA is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. It's definitely peaked, and now we're at the back end of that. This is true, Super Shotgun. I don't know if 1997 was the peak, though. I think 2015 was the peak, 2016. Right, let's move on to the next fight. Laura Santos versus Melissa Croden. I have notes. Go with Laura Santos. She's younger, but she also has more UFC experience. She's fought in the UFC more than Melissa Croden has. So I think the higher level of competition experience, along with the youth, we're looking at a 34-year-old versus a 25-year-old. Not too dissimilar records, pretty similar records. However, she was in LFA a fight ago, 2 fights ago. She was fighting in LFA, whereas Melissa Croden has been getting the work done in the UFC. Laura Santos has been getting the work done in the UFC. I'm going to be going with Laura Santos. Women's fight, we'll obviously go with a decision. There we go. Happy fucking Friday. Happy fucking Friday to you, cunt. Shit. I'm trying to get out of the shadow banning and I've just said the C word on the stream. Anyway, happy Friday to you, Moody Wizard. I hope that you're good, brother. Where am I up to? Manol Cap just pulled out. Don't believe you, Simply Kudos. How are you, Simply Kudos? Good to see you, man. P-Head, I'm coming for you. Okay, all right. Where am I up to? Hold hands while you guys tumble out of the top 10. Join us. No, me and Nacho will rule the top 10 forever. Forever! We must check this, brother. Exactly. Hopefully, Paramount forces Dana to start promoting more aggressively. I think it'll be the opposite. There's a bunch of NPCs on this card. I had a really hard time going through the prelims because it was just... I wanted to fucking put my head through a concrete wall trying to do tape study for this. I'm like, I'm not watching any more Bellator or Fat Heavyweights. I don't give a... Or LFA. Why have I spent so much of my week watching fucking Bellator and LFA this week? I hate it. It's the fighter's fault. It's the fighter's fault. Fights are usually a guy who can't defend a takedown, or 2 guys are measuring distance for 25 minutes. Rarely do we see a masterclass like Piotr Yan. You think it's the fighter's fault that MMA is slipping away? I think back in 2015 when it was the fastest growing sport and Conor McGregor was the shit, people thought MMA was going to be as big as soccer. And now MMA is sort of settling into the niche sport that it will be forever. Luna deserves to win via hotness. There you go. Luna won her last fight against Liz Boyer. I enjoyed it very much. Yeah, you enjoyed the back end. Aspen Ladd is a legend. I will be picking Stephen Aspen Ladd. Why? I think he's fucking hilarious. This is the guy who was on Contender Series who said he'd lick Dana White's toes to get into the UFC. I'm going to fucking back him. That's all I need. I'm going with Stephen Aspen Ladd to win this fight. Let's go. Now, this is a tasty, crafty, delicious pick. Yaroslav Asmolov. What I've been saying for the longest time, Chatterton, I've been saying that the guys from Bellator, the Bellator champions, are about 15th to 7th ranked in the UFC. It's about where they are. They're about, when you take a Bellator champion or a PFL champion, they're about 15 to 7 in the UFC. That's about where they are. This is the perfect fight for Yaroslav Amosov, who I've been watching over in Bellator and his last fight at CW. I forget what it was. Doesn't matter. Wrestling, brother. This is perfect for Neil Magny. Neil Magny will engage in the wrestling, and Yaroslav Amosov is going to outsmudge Neil Magny. Also, this guy went into his bombed-out house in the fucking Ukraine, into his basement, while missiles were dropping from the fucking Russians, and dug out his old Bellator belt from under the crater that was his house. Fucking insanity. Check it out on Twitter. Where am I up to? Who is Laura Santos? Get my wife's name right. I ain't calling your girl Natalie Silva. No. Natalia Silva is the only one for us, chat. Deshaun, it's time to delete your wife and jump on the Natalia Silva train. Run a train with me, Deshaun, on Natalia Silva. Your lot would like that, the old train running. Habib Connor is objectively the peak of MMA thus far. Yeah, it is. I mean, that's the most pay-per-view sales or even eyes on a singular fight. Apparently, there were 30 million Russians that watched Khabib versus Conor. 30 million Russians, apparently. Neil Magny versus Amosov. It's a big fight. Big fight. Major fight. It is a big fight. And I'm going with Amosov via decision against Neil Magny. Aspen Ladd will be the first fighter to win via tit motorboat submission. He's such a funny fighter, dude. Aspen Ladd, I do enjoy him. He's a good bloke, man. It's the UFC's fault. They monopolize the sport and make weaker organizations go broke. It's a chain reaction. Yeah, I hate it when people say the UFC monopolized the sport. Bellator ran itself out of existence using shit cards. The PFL got given $500,000 and ran itself out of existence with shit cards. Pride folded because it was run by the Yakuza. Affliction folded because it was run fucking poorly and they were fight fixing. Like, all the other promotions fuck up constantly, but the Luke Thomas listeners will keep telling you that the UFC is a monopoly. Even though the UFC has never once tried to stop another organization, these organizations have suffocated themselves with shitty matchmaking, dumbass tournaments, poor promotion, and overpaying for fighters at the end of their career like Bellator did. It's actually fucking insane when people say the UFC monopolized the sport when every other fight organization was just too fucking dumb to think about building their own contenders and putting them on off UFC cards rather than going head to head with the UFC with fighters that were never good enough to be there or at the end of their career. If the fighters didn't give fun fights, how are we going to expect casuals to watch this? That is true, but at some point, like, the sport is just the sport. I will trust your pick for this fight, Mr. Scorner, and hold you accountable accordingly. This one, Yaroslav Asmolov, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. What's the difference between Ukraine and Serbia? About 10 world champions. You're right, Serbia has got all the champions. It's true. Krokop, Stipe, we've had so many champions, it's insane. True. My cinnamon rolls are ready. Enjoy them, Justin Kennedy. 30 million Russians watched it, yet it has 2.4 million fucking pay-per-views sold. Fucking cheapskates. Says us. We don't buy pay-per-views. Strikeforce was successful and got screwed over by Scott Coker's partners. This is true. This is all the MMA organizations end up shooting themselves in the foot. Croatia, M4 operator, is just a state inside of Greater Serbia. You know? It's like Massachusetts is part of America. Like, Croatia is just Southeast Serbia, all right? Learn your Eastern European history. Coker earned 33% of Strikeforce. It was profitable and it was on CBS. His partners decided to sell it and overruled him. He didn't want to sell, but his hands were tied. Yeah, but the UFC monopolized it. It's the UFC that did it. Joe Anderson Brito versus Isaac Thompson. Isaac Thompson is going to smudge Joe Anderson Brito. Hear me out, chat. Hear me out, chat. Hang on. Hear me out, chat. Hear me out. This is a crafty pick by me. Chat. All right? Isaac Thompson. He's got wrestling. He's got some grappling. I've been watching his LFA fights. Not only that, he's got fight IQ. And fight IQ is really good against Joe Anderson Brito. Because we know Brito. We love Brito. Brito's a savage. And if you stand and bang with him, he's going to fucking piece you up. Right? But on the wrestling, on the ground, he's pretty much just got jiu-jitsu, but no counter wrestling. And Isaac is going to be able to implement his wrestling. Now, people are like, it's a short notice fight. It's a short notice fight and he's from Australia. But. He lives and trains in America. He's not flying over from Australia on short notice. He's in America. He's been fighting in LFA. So the whole he's flying over from Australia on short notice, not true, chat. Not true at all. It's a short notice fight for a really good LFA prospect against a worn out Joe Anderson Brito. Why is he worn out? I don't know, but I'm going to say that he's worn out to help me make the pick. I'm going with Isaac Thompson. This is a crafty pick by me. Mr. C says, Usek, Lomachenko. Maslov, so many Ukrainian champs. Croatia is more independent than Scotland. Croatia is not independent at all. Croatia is just biting it. Croatia is just having a little break from Serbian taxes. Why did your uncle snipe small children in Sarajevo? It had to be done. Joanna versus Hill's girlfriend. Now that's the fight to make. That's the fight of the year. Have you seen the new photos of Manel Kape and his gyno? I have. Nacho was good enough to post them in the Discord. And then people have started posting Nacho's photo. I don't know if Nacho got it off them or if Nacho probably got it off them. People have started posting a photo of Manel Kape wearing the fucking women's sports bra under the post. It's so good. Let's have a look at it. Where are we at? UFC. Check this out. It's bloody hilarious, chat. Where are we up to? Over here. Where are the weigh-in photos from the UFC? We need the weigh-in photos. Here we are. Look at his gyno. Look at the circular tits on him. He actually has a proper A cup growing around his nipple. He is juiced up to the fucking gills. And then the fucking photo underneath. Just gold. Just absolutely gold. Oh my god, I love this sport so much. So much. It's perfect, man. Yeah, Manel Kape. He's roided up. He is roided up for sure, but that's that. Let us get back into it. Serbia, the place where rich foreigners pay money to hunt humans. That's right. It's the greatest country in the world. Kape has been using a breast pump to extract any possible estrogen in his system. It's not going. Oh, right. He's just reducing the gyno. I get it. How are you, Alex? You've been farting all night long. What did you have for dinner, mate? What did you have? Why have you been farting, brother? Hill's girlfriend would win via a big meaty, hell no. Mate, if she can get smashed by Jamal Hill, she can handle Joanna. How are you, Mitch? Good to see you, dude. I still don't know the difference between Serbia, Croatia, Kosovo, Bosnia, Yugoslavia, etc. There is no difference. It's all Serbia's super shotgun. Benny P picked Thompson. Did he? Did Benny pick Thompson? Good on you, Benny. I knew he was a Chad. Bro went full Adesanya during the pandemic, didn't he, dude? The tits on this motherfucker. He wears double D caps. We need to see Raw Dog Masterclass. I'll get to the main event when we get to the main event. British toast has making people fart. I don't think Alex is British. I think Alex is American. I'm going with Gillian Robinson. I've got notes. Did I write notes? I've got notes. She's younger. Why did I need notes for that? She's younger on a savage win streak. That's right. Amanda Lemos is damn near 40. This is true, Doug. What amazing notes. 5 weeks notice. Yes. 5 weeks notice. Coming off a loss. 40 years old. Been prepping for the entire fight. Win streak, 30 years old. We're going with Gillian Fishkills Roberts. We're going with Roberts. Most people are going with Roberts as well. I spent too long breaking down this fight. I didn't know most people were going with Roberts. We're going with Gillian Roberts. By decision. It's women's MMA. Always pick decision. King Green versus someone I have no idea who they are. Let me read some chats and then we'll circle back around to Bobby Green, Roberton Green against someone who I've never seen before in my life and didn't care to do any research on. Fuck it. I'm just going to pick King Green. I'm going to pick Robert Green. Decision. Crafty decision, I guessed. I don't know who this guy is. Lance Gibson. I don't know who he is. And I wasn't bothered doing any tape study on Lance Gibson. Let me read some chats. Fuck it, I'm switching my pick to Thompson. Yes! Let's go, Nacho! We ride or die together. We're ending the ESPN era together. You and me, Nacho. Bonnie and Clyde, with Bilal lighting one up in the back seat with a fucking welding torch. Lighting it up together, boys. Gillian Robinson submission incoming. There you go. It's Gillian. Pronounce it right, you sexist. No. I thought the rule was where was the most masculine lesbian one was the one we have to pick. We're switching it up tonight, Brucey. We're switching it up. Gillian sub, easiest lock of the card. There's no such thing as a lock in MMA, baby. King Green is back. He is back. Lance, great Jacob Green. Lance Gibson Jr. is the most generic fighter name ever. Fucking tell me about it, mate. My king sparks out this little Bellator tic-tac of a tank. Green is going to get smoked, flatline KO. Green is probably going to get slapped. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Bobby Green fucking unconscious on the Apex floor again. He has no chin. Why the fuck am I picking Bobby Green? Hang on a second. Has this guy got any striking at all? Has Lance Gibson got any forward striking at all? I'm serious. Can I get some tape on Lance? What the fuck is going on, Tapology? Why can't I? Thank you. Can we get some Lance Gibson tape? Has he got any forward pressure at all? YouTube. Pick Gibson. I might. How are you and Nacho just going to cuck Bilal like that? What do you mean? Someone's got to sit in the back seat. We can't both sit in the front seat. And Bilal hasn't been very active in this chat. He's probably working and listening. Bilal's got a job, mate. Well, so does Nacho, but it's at a desk. Bilal's got a trade job, a tools job. I know what it's like to listen to a live stream and be on the tools, brother. After that horrible late stoppage, his chin hasn't been the same. It hasn't. Have you seen Grant Dawson say he's now going to spar 3 times a week? His chin can't get any work. Yeah, that is not the answer to fucking what Grant Dawson needs to do is spar more. Not the answer at all. Oh, God. Yeah, you know what? We're not picking Gibson. Yeah, no, we're picking Green. Yeah, okay. All right. You know what? We're going to pick Green. We need to see his boxing, brother. We need to see his boxing, brother. His boxing, his range control. That's only one fight. Yeah, but you don't need... It's a fucking Bobby Green fight. You just need to see how he handles rage. All you need to see is his step-in boxing. How's his boxing? How's his head movement? That's literally all you need to see. It's a Bobby Green fight. This ain't fucking rocket science. Can we see some fight in a cage? Can we see some fighting in a cage? Tokov knocks out Green. So this is the one that we just watched, right? Where he just got clipped on his in and out. This is the one that we just saw. Is he a wrestler, this bloke? This Tukov? Eesh. I think we're going to stick out with our pick. What's this? When in Miami? What's up, Miami? No, we're going to stick with our pick. We're going to stick with our pick. We're going to stick with our pick. We're going to stick with Bobby Green. He'll crafty vet it. I don't know how. I don't know why, but he'll crafty vet it. Right. Kennedy Nuzunchukwu versus Marcus Bachoka. He got finished with a jab. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and it's fucking Bobby Green. You know what Bobby Green's going to do. Marcus Bachecha is the big fat jiu-jitsu guy. He's not fat. He is fat now. He's fat now, but he was ripped in the past. He was ripped when he was at 1FC, but 1FC doesn't give a fuck if you're on steroids. If anything, they encourage you being on steroids. But I think Marcus Buchecha is one of these fucking jiu-jitsu guys that hates being punched in the face. Absolutely loathes it. He just wants to grapple. Anytime someone attacks his face, he's going to fucking crumble. Kennedy Nuzunchukwu is going to fucking run through him. It's going to be like a first round KO from Kennedy Nuzunchukwu. This will bring some life back to the card. Let's go with a first round TKO. Dougie just got baited. I didn't get baited. Oh, I know not to pick Bobby Green. I know not to pick the guy that's against Bobby Green. I know. Jake Paul exposed a hairline video, 5 million views, the internet. Jake Paul exposed hairline video, 5 million views, the internet, I swear. Jake Paul just did a hairline exposed video where he shows off his hairline and it got 5 million views. There's some things on the internet that are very strange to me. Men's obsession with height and a hairline. Very, very weird to me. Like, if you're losing your hair, just shave your head. Plenty of girls like bald men. A lot of girls like bald. Get on steroids, go bald, grow a beard. Not that hard. Also, height. Not as big of a deal as everyone says it is on the internet. The internet is a weird place. It's so sad to see Bachecha off the steroids. I agree. He has really blob maxed without the steroids. Who's Wes Watson? Oh, you're talking about the Miami video. Oh, the Miami video. Oh, yeah. No, that one was. What do you do in Miami? When you're in Miami, what do you do? I need to go to Miami. Is all I'm saying. We must get to Miami. You think Gordon Ryan will ever fight in the UFC? That's the roided up jiu-jitsu guy? Probably not. Only guys that can pull off bald head are like Mr. Peanut, like Ali Abdelaziz. No, I reckon a lot of guys can pull off bald head. It's just about having confidence and shoulder muscles. Wingspan is where it's really at. Wingspan is shoulder girth is where it's at. You need to be girthy around the shoulders. That's where it's truly at. Look at you got a shoulder max, chat. You've seen it in a different way when you're taller than everyone. I'm not tall. I'm barely 6 foot. I'm not tall. I said I can't. Only guys that can't pull off a bald head are guys like me. Oh, the guys that can't pull off a bald head. Yeah, little weasels of a thing. Wes Watson is a weird scammer. He's like 5'6" and tells everyone he's 6 foot. He gets really sensitive when people talk about his height and he rages out. Yeah, I noticed that. It's a very internet thing. It's very like Gen Z thing to worry about height. Dougie with the dyslexic reading comprehension again. That's why you guys love the channel so much. I can't read. You guys can't type. I'll save you the time. I got the video recommended to me once. She's just an OnlyFans creator. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Let's return to the fight. Mike Wheels Acosta is a really good fighter, and Morgan Charrier went to war with Nate Landwehr. I didn't even take notes for this fight. You don't have to take notes for this fight. I like them both. I'm a big fan of both of them as well. You really don't even need to. Mike Willazella Costa is a really, really, really good fighter. And Morgan Charrier is fun, entertaining. But he went to war with Nate fucking Landwehr. Costa might even finish him. There were some dodgy moments in the Nate Landwehr fight for Morgan Charrier. I'm barely 6 foot. That's still taller than average. Yeah, that's about where I'm 178 centimeters. Costa is going to dominate this guy. I'm a big man. Can't imagine being like 5'4". It wouldn't be great. Yeah, but I've seen short guys pull birds. Like, it is literally just confidence. Just have confidence and know how to talk to women. It's not that hard. Put some respect on Nate the Train, buddy. Put some on Nate the Train. Yeah. Go on, put some respect on his name. Charrier has 11 losses. Does he? Holy fuck, he does. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Charrier's fun, but he's not great. All right, Nacho is torn on the next one. I'm not. I don't rate Cesar Almeida that much. I really don't. I'm going to go with Olin Jacek's brother. I'm going to go with the legendary Polish power. I'm going to go with him to finish. Cesar Almeida. I don't think Cesar Almeida has got that, I don't think he's got great head movement. And I think the power of Olin Jacek's going to hurt him. So I'm going with TKO. Something like round 1, round 2, something like that. Bit of a war. Cesar Almeida gets beaten up. Gets the legs chopped up. Big counter. Yeah. Good fight. Caesar versus Cesare is very funny. Kind of like last week. It was like Ozman versus Odan or some shit like that. You know? If he has dynamite in his hands, though, if he lands, it's over. Yeah, yes, I know, Nacho. I know. Oh, you're saying Cesar Almeida has got dynamite in his hands? Yeah, it's going to be a fun fight. 178 centimeters is 5'10". There you go, 5'10". I'd actually like to try being 5'5" or 5'6". Imagine being able to fit in a bus or drive a car without having my knees in the engine bay. You know, you can just move the chair back. Yeah, you just slide the chair back. Ebo versus Ewo. That was the one that was last week, and what a war it was. Crazy war, man. Crazy, crazy war. Right, Giga Chikadze versus Kevin Vallejos. I think Giga is, well, I mean, you can see. Giga's skills and speed. Giga needed to speed max. Chikadze fell off. Exactly right. Yeah. Chikadze needs speed. He needs to be able to rip to the body with the kicks. We all know the Giga kick. But as he is aging up, look at his age. He's 37. His performances have been following his age. I know this is MMA. This is year of the Unk. The older guys seem to be holding on. Giga has not been one of those guys. Giga has been falling off as he is taking time. So it is what it is. What are you going to do? And Kevin Vallejos, his stock is rising. He's a great fighter. He's very fucking good. 24. He's the shit. I'd be going with Kevin Vallejos to finish Giga Chikadze late in the fight. Put the war on Giga. Giga's hard to finish, but he can be finished. So I'll be going round 3 TKO. Now, Brendan Royval versus Manel Kape. The one we have all been waiting for. Let me have a sip of my drink. Giga barely fought since he got beaten down by Kape and Kater. Yeah, that was really the stomp, the ending of Giga's career. With the Kabo smashing in Giga's face. God, I remember that fight. Well, that was a while ago too now, right, Shotgun? Seems like yesterday that fight, but that was a long time ago. Giga is probably like 40 now. He might be one of those fighters that lost his birth certificate. You never know. Brandon Royval versus Manel Kape. Manel Kape has had quite a bit of time off. 9 months. He never fights unless he is 100% healthy because, as we know, Manel Kape is the pull-out king. Brandon Royval just had one of the sickest fights of the year with Joshua Van. Joshua Van beat the fuck out of him, speed-mogged him. Not to say it wasn't a close fight, but Brandon Royval really was put under a lot of pain in that fight. Had his knees stomped out, had his legs stomped out. It was 5 months ago. Give me 6 words that rhyme with Giga. Chiga, Wigga, Rigger, Bigger, my... I can't not say it. Crafty Royval clinic incoming. You have like a washed up Johnny Depp vibe, Dougie. Very Pirates of the Caribbean. Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate it. Manel Kape, the pull-out merchant. Yes. Now, as I was saying, my monologue chat about the main event this weekend on my MMA channel. Shut up. My monologue. Chat, let me tell you something. Shut the fuck up, chat. If Kape isn't leading the dance, he will get disheartened and then get dismantled. Kape is going to squirt milk in Brandon Royval's eyes and then sleep him. Exactly. People forget, man. Kape is the black van, but he's black. Exactly. Now, Manel Kape, on the other side of the spectrum, has had 9 months. Is going to be fighting healthy because he will not fight anything less than 100%. Is on steroids. He is on steroids. He has already got his fingers out ready to eye poke. He's already ready to eye poke. He's fucking quick as shit. And we just saw Brandon Royval get out speed mogged by Joshua Van. 5 months ago, this guy got out speed mogged by Joshua Van. Now you've got someone that is going to come in there ready to cheat, ready to eye poke. I wouldn't be surprised if he misses weight by 5 pounds. Not by 5 pounds, by half a pound. Just to have that little extra advantage. He's had the year off, essentially. I think Manel Kape is going to cheat, claw, and steal his way to a victory over Brandon Royval. Now, where we could go wrong here. Is Manel Kape can't stay fast for 25 minutes. He can't stay fast for 25 minutes. I could see him trying to cheat his way through the first 3 rounds. That third round is a very 50-50 round where Brandon Royval is starting to dog his way back into the fight. And then Brandon Royval ends up getting the last 2 rounds. Maybe even TKOing Manel Kape in the last, 4th, 5th round TKO Brandon Royval. As Nacho says, he's a cheating scumbag that can't handle being the nail. There's no chance it's going to be an easy night for him, and he will break in the later rounds. Nacho is correct. There is a very high likelihood that Manel Kape comes out fast, comes out early, comes out with the fingers out, pokes him in the fucking eye, and Brandon Royval, who is a tough son of a bitch, doesn't fold. And Manel Kape shits himself because Manel Kape is weak in here. He will not fight injured. He will not fight without steroids. He will only fight when he is indeed the hammer. It's going to be a sick main event. I'm going to go with Manel Kape. As you can see, the entire MMA community is essentially split. It's a 50-50 fight in the flyweight division. It's going to be fucking sick. I love it. I love it. I love the main event. I love it. I'm excited for it. What are their ages? 33 and 32. 33 and 30. They're essentially the same. It's going to be fucking sick. It's going to be an awesome fight. I feel like if Manel Kape wasn't an MMA fighter, he'd be stabbing people in public for fun. Yeah, he'd be one of them. Yeah, absolutely. He is one of them. He already breaks the rules and pokes people in the eye. He already is one of them. By that, I mean a criminal. Nothing else. He's just a criminal. And that's that. Oh, shit. I got to hit save. Whoops. Whoopsie doodle. Whoops. I've got to hit save. Right, let me recap. This is a stream. Do it like a normal stream. Some people treat this as a podcast, Dougie. Some people go back and listen to this. Treat it as such. Tara Bedelia versus Jamie Lynn Horth. I'm going with the younger chick. Who is more, what did I say? Reliable. She's more reliable than Jamie Lynn Horth. Jamie Lynn Horth is a fucking roulette table 50-50. I don't know who this is. Nacho told me to go with Fat. I'm going with Fat. I'm going with Alana Santos. I think she is younger, stronger. She's got more UFC experience. I think she's going to get it done. I am going with Steven Aspinlad. I think he's fucking hilarious. I want him to win. I'm going with Amazov. This is a perfect first fight in the UFC for Amazov. Neil Magny will want to engage in the wrestling. Amazov will pull away with it. I am going with John. This is my crafty underdog pick. Joe Anderson Brito versus Isaac Thompson. I'm going with Isaac Thompson on short notice. He's got grappling. He's got fight IQ. The whole fighting out of Australia thing is a little bit of a red herring because he actually trains in America, lives in America, has been fighting in LFA. So I'm going with Isaac Thompson. How many fights in terms of percentages are you behind me, Dougie? I don't know, Bruce. It depends every week because you might get 3 wrong or I might get I'm not sure, Bruce. Our 2 different picks are the ones in the first and the last one. Oh, no shit. How the fuck are you calling an 8-2 record a 50-50? Who? This one? Oh, look, just by, in her last 5, she's 50-50. Like, she's win-loss, win-loss, win-loss. Like, she's journeyman. She's journeyman in the UFC. That's all. Thoughts on Scott Jorgensen versus Domenico Page? I don't know who you're talking about. Kennedy Nuzanchukwu versus Marcus Buchecha. I don't think Marcus Buchecha likes getting hit in the face. I think he's your classic jiu-jitsu pussy. Morgan Chatier versus Mikel Ezequiel Costa. Costa is a very fucking good fighter, and Morgan Chatier goes 50-50 with Nate Landwehr, baby. So we'll be going with Costa. I'm going with Crazy Olin Jacek Brother because legendary Polish power. Giga Chikadze versus Kevin Vallejos is pretty obvious. Giga Chikadze is starting to slow down. Kevin Vallejos is on the ascent. And Brandon Royval versus Manel Kape. I just broke all of that down. I don't need to rehash that. That is my picks. We're done, boys. Good stream. Solid stream. Thick stream. Girthy stream, veiny stream, content-filled stream. You love to have a stream with a bit of content in it. Good stuff. I'm excited for the main event. I'm excited for the whole card, to be honest. It's going to be good. Good last one. Yeah, as Super Shotgun brought up earlier, the UFC is winding down regional promotions on Fight Pass, which is not good. Really not good. Regional promotions, they will die off if they're not on Fight Pass. We have regional promotions in Australia, and the ones that aren't on Fight Pass pretty much don't exist. It's a problem for them. So hopefully this isn't the end of Fight Pass. I really fucking enjoy Fight Pass. Hopefully they're just, a lot of these seem to be South UAE Warriors is done. That's concerning. Man, this is very concerning. In fact, they're not renewing that. I found a new channel that does some deep dives into the shady Chechen Dagestani guys. Oh, nice, Super Shotgun. Can you let me know what it is? Guru dropped an hour-long Francis Ngannou video. Did he? Man, I got my Francis Ngannou video done in 15 minutes. Why does it require an hour? Although Guru does like to do a bit more of a deep dive than I do. I'm shocked that you're picking Manel Kape. I don't think it's that crazy of a pick. I think I've explained it pretty well as to why you should pick Manel Kape. He's juiced to the fucking gills. What's up, random username Alphabet? How are you, man? What's good, dude? What is Bundaberg? It's a town that makes a rum. It's actually a pretty sick card. It is a good card, yeah. Do you know about Ramazan's son, Adam? I do. Apparently, he's a crazy, crazy dictator. Yeah. Erect throbbing stream today. Good stream. He is set to take over when Ramazan dies, and apparently he's seriously ill. Well, I think we talked about this recently. Every dictator that the US hates is seriously ill all the time, so I don't know about how true that is. Doesn't mean that he isn't seriously ill. I take it with the largest grain of salt ever. Putin's been dying of cancer for 20 years now. But yes, I have heard about his son. Are they going to have the entire library on Paramount? I don't know. I don't like it. I want it to stay on Fight Pass. I don't like change, and I don't trust the UFC to not fuck up change. So I'm worried about it. You're right. No need more than 15. You are right. There's no need more than 15 minutes. I don't know what that means. Guru watches an interview and pauses it every 2 seconds to... Oh, right. The video. Right. The video. Yeah. Yeah, but hey, maybe it's good. Maybe it's funny. I don't know. I don't mind a longer video. The channel is Snap Jitsu. Thank you. Snap Jitsu. Why are they cutting ties? It's probably not financially valuable. It's not financially worth it. It's probably not financially worth it. That's why. Snap Jitsu. I'll check it out. I love hearing about all the dodgy shit the Dagestanis get up to while they talk about being humble. Kadyrov has been looking proper bloated in videos like he is sick or he's on medication. He could, listen, I'm not saying that he could shotgun. I'm not going to say that he isn't sick and on medication. He also could be a fat boomer that drinks every single night and eats whatever the fuck he wants and has a bad diet and is just swelled up and full of inflammation. You know? Could be one or the other. What's up, Sus Pasture? How are you, dude? What's up, Mixed Martial Artist? Good to see you, man. I kind of feel like staying live for like another half an hour, maybe another 20 minutes, but I really got to piss. It's not normal weight gain. It's like he's on those somethings that bloat you up abnormally. He might be. I mean, I haven't seen it. Shotgun. I haven't seen him, so I don't know. He might be. Yeah, he might be, dude. He might be. You never know, man. Just piss yourself? No, I don't think I will piss myself. Timer? No, not a timer. No, because I've got to film a video after this, and then I want to go down to the pub. So maybe. Oh, it's all right. You can just ignore most of Sus Pasture. Maybe this is what I'll do. Here's what I think I'll do. You just took a steamy piss. You're something not bad, Mixed Martial Artist. Just no. Here's what I think I'm going to do. We've done the picks. This is a good place to cap off the stream. We've done a video. We've done the picks. It's nice. This is a good place to end the stream. It's been a good stream, and I need to piss. Exactly. Mr. C is reading my fucking mind. So I think I'm going to go piss. And then I'm going to film the meme video for tomorrow. And then get changed. And I think we are going to wander down to the pub together, chat, on a members video and go to the pub. I think we're going to go to the pub. Now, it's not going to be in 15 minutes. It'll be about in an hour. Maybe an hour and a half. Maybe an hour and a half will be a members live stream. But I think that's what I'm going to do. Good to see you, Eric. The guy thinks he is assassinating his father and brother so he can seize power, like some medieval monarch seizing the throne for himself. I mean, this does happen still in the world today, Shotgun. Especially in those countries run by dictators. Enjoy the piss. Yeah, short stream. No, it hasn't been a short stream. It's been an hour and 15. It's been a regular stream. And I'm going to go and do another stream, I think, Eric, which you will be there for because it'll be right around the time you like. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to wrap this up. This is good. We can put this one in the bank. We can leave this one public. I haven't done anything or said anything too crazy. Oh, you got a new phone, Eric? That's awesome, man. Good to hear. Will you take your shirt off when Jamie Lynn Horth wins? You know I will, mate. You know I will. So yes. That's what we're going to do. Pocket change? What kind of phone did you get? Better not be an Apple. Better not be an Apple, mate. I can read Dougie's mind. You have no idea how much he thinks about Peyton Talbot. I don't think about Peyton Talbot at all. Right, chat. I'm going to film the members video for tomorrow so you guys have memes. If there's any memes that you guys want to send me, do it fucking now. Do it now. Send them on Instagram so they're ready for tomorrow's meme video. Then I'm going to cut it, edit it, upload it, private it, all that shit. Then I'm going to get changed. And then we will go for a walk on the beach down to the pub and get a steak and some beers. It's going to be a sick time. We'll do a member stream at the pub later in about an hour or so's time. Check the Discord for updates. I'll notify in the Discord when I'm ready to go to the pub. So if you want to know when I'm ready, you better include the meme that I sent. I will. It's on the list. It says Nacho on the list. I will include that one. I sent it on the Discord. I know I had to fucking send a link to Instagram. Send them on Instagram, chat. Anyway, I've sorted it out, Nacho. It'll be on there. That's it. I'll see you guys in about an hour and a half's time in the Menders stream if you're not asleep. Until then, Americans, have a very good night. Europeans, have a very good day. Aussies, have a very good arbo. Imagine Peyton Talbot boot scooting towards Umar Nurmagomedov, who looks like he's seeing the devil. No, brother. No, jiu-jitsu, brother. No, no, no. So you're taking us to get shit-faced at the pub? I am. I appreciate you, Nacho. Oh, damn, Guru really did make an hour-long video on Francis. That's going to be goated. Go and watch the Guru video, and then after you're done with the Guru video, come back to Dougie's Corner and see if the members stream is kicking off. See you guys later. Have a good one. Goodbye, guys. Appreciate all of you. We're going to do a beach walk. We're going to go down to the pub. See you guys then. Have a good one. Sorry I missed this. See you soon, though. All good. It'll be in about an hour. I'm going to film the meme video for tomorrow, and then I will go to the pub for dinner. See you guys. Have a good one. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.